trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gators ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a season or two. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. The question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bears decide to punt it away. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys.
There he goes. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. There's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna swing it on second down. Right down the middle. Hits the open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hard running there. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bears line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Florida! Excellent pass by the back on the option. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Period, first down here. The give from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
They go to the ground, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Handoff from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Touchdown Gator. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gets open down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Bears send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Gators have it with a first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Dobbs. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Dobbs. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his man in the middle. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
35, Baylor, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bears will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Gators set. Offense back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to...
Oh, he's got some space. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Dobbs. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dobbs. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming here as he signals for the Bear catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Dobbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways. If I'm Florida, continue to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever.
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Florida! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed...
Touchdown, Baylor! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
49, Baylor, 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Immediately fires to the middle.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a crease. It's Kane. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Just feeds the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it up to 44. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coach...